Last week I managed to convert my first legendary familiar pet, so let's take a look at how I did this.
Now, I don't really know much about pets and I'm not going to offer advice on them, but I'm just going to show you how I got my legendary Quake Strider. So currently you can see I have this Quake Strider equipped, which is an aberrant, and it has the Savior skill. Now, I also managed to craft this hidden legendary Quake Strider, which is the one on the right. So this one has high ferocity, agility, insight, and resilience, as you can see. And I then also managed to craft another aberrant Quake Strider, which actually has Savior. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be changing or exchanging the attributes on this second aberrant Quake Strider with the hidden legendary. And by doing so, this means my hidden legendary will become a Savior pet and a legendary pet as well. So this is the first time I've actually used the attribute exchange. So we're going to take a look at this now. So the overview for attribute exchange is really quite minor. So when you click on the tooltip, this is all it says for it. Attribute transfer rules. Attributes can only be exchanged between the same type of familiars. And attributes that transfer include ferocity, agility, insight, and resilience. So that means that is the only thing that will transfer. So this is how you need to make sure that you have a hidden legendary and then the aberrant with the specific skills that you want to be able to actually exchange. So this is what we're going to do now. So you can see this is the aberrant that I've got, and it has Savior skill. And then I'm going to be swapping the attributes with this one. So the attributes with this one is going to turn that into a legendary pet. So we're going to go to attribute exchange here. And you also need to have 3,000 platinum to be able to do this. So I'm going to make sure I select the correct two familiars first. And you can see all the others are blanked out so that you cannot select the incorrect type of familiar. And I have the option of all of these three Quake Striders to select. So I'm going to go for this one. This is the one that you can see it has the Savior skill. And it's going to swap the attributes between both of them. So it means that the legendary one is going to become a Savior pet and an aberrant pet, and it will become legendary because it actually has those high attributes as well. So attributes successfully exchanged. And now if we take a look at my pets, this one, where is it gone? This one here is now my legendary pet. So this has the high stats, as you can see, high ferocity there, high resilience as well. It's got maim active, with critical hit chance increased, finesse is active, which increases skill damage, and bestial might, which primary attack damage is increased. So I'm going to use this one as my main companion pet. So I'm going to forge a bond with this one. And this is obviously going to give me all of those extra parts as well as having Savior. So it's a much stronger pet overall. So that is now bonded as my companion familiar. And you can see it looks a little bit different to the previous Quake Strider I had as well. Now this one also has passive skills of blindside. So you cannot be knocked back and move unhindered for 2 seconds following your familiar's active skill. Manhunt increases skill damage by 3% against players. We've got Razor Claws, which increases skill damage by 2%. Savior skill, which obviously this is one-time protection from death, and including damage immunity for 3.3 seconds. Lingering wounds. Enemies affected by abnormal status from the familiar's active skills take 12.7% more damage. And concuss. Enemies stunned for 0.4 seconds after being critically hit by familiar active skill. So that is what is active on this familiar. Obviously, there's been some other changes made to familiars recently. I actually filmed this video when I did this like last week and totally forgot to edit it and make this into an actual video to share with you. But I'm really happy to finally have my first legendary pet. It may not be a Dusk Prowler like most people are using, but you know what? I like my little Quake Strider. He looks like a little dinosaur, and I actually like his original skill as well. It does seem to sometimes do a decent amount of damage. So I'm pretty happy having this as my familiar for now in Battleground and PvP instances. So that is it from me for this video. Let me know if you've managed to craft a legendary familiar yet. And if so, which one it is that you are using and which familiar is your favourite. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Official Diablo Partner.